You have ever felt that leadership is only for certain people? Like you have to be born with some magical DNA to actually lead? Well, let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, there was a kid named Michael. He's shy and barely speak in class and never thought of himself as a leader. And one day, his school needed someone to organize a fundraiser. No one volunteered. His teacher nudged him and said, "Why can't you just give it a try?" Michael hesitated, but he gave it a shot. Long story short, he led the team and raised a ton of money and even become the student council president the next year. So, was Michael born a leader? Nope. He became one, and guess what? So you can. If you haven't subscribed for me, now is the best time for you to hit that subscribe button and join this great family. Let's break it down. Session 1. The mind of born leaders. Some people think you have to be born with leadership skills, like something in your blood. But let's bust that mind real quick. Let's look at examples of leaders who weren't born that way. Oprah Winfrey. She grew up poor and faced a tough childhood and was told she would not make it. Now, one of the most powerful women in the world. Another good example is Nelson Mandela. As a kid, he wasn't a confident speaker, but he learned to lead through experience. And the last I have here is Elon Musk. He was bullied in school and later became a visionary entrepreneur. The truth is, as a teenager, know that leadership is like a muscle. You have to train it, develop it, and build it over time. That takes us to session 2. What actually makes a leader? Okay, if leaders are not just born, what actually makes a good leader? It boils down to three key things. The first key is the willingness to step up. As teenagers, know that leaders doesn't always know what they are doing at first. They just take action. A good example is Malala Yousafzai of Pakistan. She did not wait for someone else to stand for girls' education. She spoke up even when it was dangerous. The second key is the ability to learn from mistakes. Great leaders are not perfect. They mess up, learn, and improve. A good example is Steve Jobs, who got fired from his own company, Apple. Oh boy, but what happened? He came back stronger. The third key is the skill of communicating and inspiring others. You don't have to be the loudest in the room, just someone who will inspire others to believe in a vision. A good example is Greta Thunberg, a teenager who speaks up about climate change and inspired millions. Session 3. Can you become a leader? Yes, let me prove to you that you can be a leader. Here are some simple things you can start doing today as a teenager to build your leadership skills. 1. Take small leadership roles. You don't need to be president of the world to start leading. Volunteer to lead a group project. Help organize an event. Or even take charge in your friend group. For example, a quiet student in Nigeria, Ifoma, started leading a debate in her class and later became a youth speaker. Number 2, develop confidence through action. As a teenager, know that confidence doesn't come before action, it comes from action. Let's take this challenge. Try speaking up in classroom discussion this week. Number 3, learn to handle criticism. People will doubt you, but remember, every great leader faced doubters. A good example is Kylian Mbappe. Was told he was too young to lead France in World Cup, but he proved everyone wrong. Session 4, the final answer. Is leadership for everyone? So back to our big question. Can anyone become a leader? Or is it just for a chosen few? The answer, right? Leadership is a choice, not a birthright. If you're willing to learn, take action and grow, then yes, you can be a leader too. If you find this helpful, hit that like button and drop a comment. What is one leadership skill you want to improve? And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on becoming the best version of yourself. See you in the next video.